Hey, Capricorn. We're here to do your reading. I hope everyone's well. We're going to start off with an overall theme using the Seasons of the Witch, Yule Oracle. And then we will do a Celtic cross using the Wild Unknown Oracle, Animal Oracle, and Tarot. Let us see what we got for you. Ooh. Do you need a reading, Cap? I'm gonna go with the one that faced up. But I'll honorable mentions here. The one that was face up is Star. Follow the stars, for they know best. Not too light, not too dark. A shimmer of what is coming next. Mm-hmm. Pretty. We will read that one, but the other ones are Tranquility, in thy womb of blissful quieting, calming stillness lives the world of worlds spellbound in silence. I think it meant leaves. Stillness lives the world. I think it meant leaves. Tranquility. With a witch up there, which is interesting. But I guess, as a witch, but it's just funny. Cold moon, take with thigh the dearest of moments, release for me their tongue, and nourish me with light. Cold moon, which I think was one of the last ones, I think. And underneath is dove medicine, which came up before. Okay. Star is 36. It's going to be towards the end here. Yes. Keywords. Inner knowing, direction, North Star. We all have an inner North Star guiding us to our destiny. Your inner star speaks to you through your emotions, both good and bad. Fear speaks up when you should have taken action. Wait. Hold on. Fear speaks up when you should take caution. Joy is present when you've stumbled upon something that aligns with your soul. Sadness is a call to heal, and inspiration is fertile ground for creativity. You cannot go wrong when you follow your inner star. It is the light that will guide you home. You've pulled Star in this reading to remind you to trust your inner knowing. Your soul knows. It knows what you need, and it knows what to avoid. It knows when something doesn't feel right and when you're on the right path. Believe in your ability to understand what is right, even when you're unsure of your destination. You already know what you need at this moment. Keep following your inner North Star, and you will find your way to your purpose. I like that. That might be my favorite one so far. Oh, okay. So, we've been shuffling, but we'll shuffle a couple more times with you all. Honey, babe, no licking just yet. Please wait. Just a few more minutes, babe. And then we will go to bed. I hope everyone's well with, whatever kind of craziness that is happening in your little neck of the woods or city. Okay. You, what crosses, headspace, root of the matter, recent past, near future, face yourself, how others see you, hopes and fears, and an outcome with an overall energy of the camel. Ooh, excuse me. I like this character. Sometimes he looks forlorn, but other times he just looks like almost stoic, just totally cool. Totally cool. He's got a moon behind him. which we had the cold moon. It's definitely quiet knowing with the camel. I didn't know they're gonna be good. Okay, so you. Wow. Nightingale and beer. I said beer. That's so strange. I think other words were coming into my head. Nightingale and bear. It seems like two opposing energies within you with their backs to each other. I don't know if these are desires or just aspects of yourself or ways in which you express yourself. One is like you kind of just keep trudging along, and then the other, it's like you kind of communicate with the universe, which is a Capricorn trait as the evolved Earth sign. So maybe it's both. And that's good. Like, I would continue to communicate with the universe and then continue to go through your days with a certain dedication. What crosses you? The Otter and the Ten of Cups. It's almost as if you don't have that yet, but this Otter is just like so ready. So ready. Is the Otter not sure yet if it will happen? It's so funny. I don't see him as particularly worried about it, but definitely like ready. I'm ready for that. Okay. Headspace. Okay, so it's the Panther and the Hawk, right? It's headspace. You oscillate between defending your position and rising above it. Well, not it, but like rising above momentary circumstances, going up to see the bigger picture. Because if you're uncomfortable, there's definitely an inclination to like act upon it. But the star camel energy is very much like try to see that it's all working out. But that's in your head. So the root of the matter is raccoon and crow. There's something special. There's some kind of maybe your Ten of Cups is already in your hand, but you're not always knowing that knowing that that's what it is already. Maybe it's a perspective shift to come out of this darkness. Recent past. Wheel of Fortune and the Whale. Big cycle shift. Like big. Whale's just giving me the sheer magnitude. And the Wheel of Fortune is telling me, that it's a completely new chapter. It's not the world, so it's not like new book. But definitely big changes with this whale. Could have affected you emotionally because of the whale energy being a water creature, which is, the emotional realm. In your future, Six of Pentacles and Nine of Wands. It's just still a striving for reciprocity. You're almost there, but I just get the sense that maybe there isn't a looking for it outside of you. Maybe you're going to give yourself those 6 pentacles. I'm not saying that needs to be a forever thing. Like, we all, partnership, collaboration, whatever realm this is always nice. Alright. How you see yourself. 8-8. Just like Sag. You see yourself as the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. If you're hung up here much longer, you're not going to see this as worth it. You're going to want to leave. Even with the knowing. At some point, there's nothing to defend. Like, if 8 of Swords would be standing your ground, at some point there's a thought, and maybe it's right now, just over time, that, baby, no. Not right now. Sorry. Or not listening the first time is starting to get to me. At some point, if there's nothing to defend, then, like, what are you there for? A lot of this is telling you to have some sense of patience. But I think there's a line at some point, where, like, of course, don't fight the river. Don't, like, bash, keep trying to kick open locked doors that are locked to you. In that same vein, if you see that a door is not open to you, then yeah, you're not going to still stand there. You will move on. Others see you. Okay. The High Priestess and the Stingray. Other people see you as sitting back and getting aligned and just an evaluation of the situation. That is interesting. I like that. And the High Priestess is Pisces energy. But these two together, the High Priestess and the Stingray, feels very Capricorn to me. There's a quiet strength, but then there's the kind of watching of the Stingray. It's just kind of like floating around, like, I'll just see. We'll just see. That's very Capricorn. I'm going to analyze the situation before I make my call. Okay, sorry. I got lost in that energy for a second. Hopes and fears. Mother of Cups and the Four of Swords. So hope would be to see... I keep saying, she keeps coming out, the Mother of Cups is like a hypervigilance, right? So maybe sees too much intuition, which could be the case after there's some watching. Or maybe you just get bent out of shape that you feel some kind of way. But at the same time, the fear, maybe that's a hope too. Just because the way in which this lamb is underneath the swords doesn't feel good, but it is arresting. There is that sun in that third eye. maybe it's like once you know the truth, then you have to look at it and process it and then decide what to do. That's a whole moment. You know, discomfort is certainly a part of life. It's just how much suffering is completely voluntary. Okay, outcome. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, the Phoenix and the Fool. I kind of want to put these like this because it's like you jump off and then rise up. But they can, pulled them like this. Both. I mean, this is the spirit, so it's just a circle, but it looks like 2 zeros. New beginning energy, for sure. This is almost like a wish upon a star energy. It's just pure power. I mean, one is pure power, and, well, it's a power through surrender and going through the fire. It's almost involuntary. But the Fool goes for it intentionally. There's that quiet knowing. It's a new beginning here, to be sure. I mean, you might end up leaving some things behind, but by the end of this, whenever this is, if you find yourself in a place of, like, deciding that you're done kind of sitting in something that isn't serving you, once you shift into, like, the next parts, what's after that is so beautiful. It's so incredible. I mean, I can't say that, like, everything's gonna be amazing, but you're in a really hopeful energy, and you're powerful energy. Which is an excellent way to manifest. So, positive thoughts if you can. Once you shift and process this other stuff. Anyway, I don't feel the need to add anything else. Because I think you're doing beautifully. So, know when to persevere and know when to call it, I guess. I like that. I hope you have a beautiful holiday season, whatever that means to you and yours. And I love you, and I'll see you again.